Welcome to Long's Toys. This is the first of my Shuriken Sentai Ninninger reviews. This is the Henshin Shinobu Gatana Ninja Ichibanto. Bit of a mouthful there, but basically this is the main changer for this season. As you can see, really nice giant picture of Aka Ninja here. Can't decide. A lot of people have kind of been going back and forth because of the way it's written in katakana. It could be ninja or it could be ninja, because they're written the same way. So I kind of like Ninja, but that's just me. So I'm probably going to call him Aka Ninja. But anyway, this is the Ichibanto, which is the sword. As you can see here, it comes with the Aka Ninja Shuriken. It has some lights and sounds. I really like this box. It's kind of, I don't know if you can see from the side here, but when I turn it on its side, you can see how the box is angled. But the picture just seamlessly goes through all those things to make it seem really massive. I just think it's really well done. I really like this box. So on the side here, it's going to kind of hard to see, but there's just a picture of the sword and the ranger there. Or the ninja, I should say. Picture of the sword there. Really nice graphics here on the back. You have the Ichibanto with the Aka Ninja Shuriken. You have a group shot here of the ninjas. This is Aka Ninja's Zord or Mecha, whatever word you want to use for that. So, as you can see, the first button is Henshin. Second one is kind of a special attack, and the third one calls the Mecha. So we'll get into all that. But really, really cool box. I really like the look of the box. But now we'll go ahead and take a look at the toy itself. Alright, so here's everything you get right here. Now the Shuriken actually comes in two pieces. This piece here, the outer rim, is kind of a softer plastic. Because it's a shuriken, I guess if you throw it at somebody, they don't want it to really hurt. So this is a little bit of a softer plastic than everything else. This is the inside, the core of the shuriken. And these have batteries and sounds and lights already inside them, so you don't have to put batteries in this. This does take two AAA batteries, which I'll show you. They go in the hilt. But I think this is pretty cool. There's just one button right here on the back. So if you press that, so he has this kanji symbol right here, which is the kanji for red, Aka. That lights up. And it just says Aka Ninja. Now if you take this, you can see how it has these two pegs on the inside here. They're going to line up on the sides of this. So you're going to put that down. And then you're going to turn it a little bit clockwise. So then it says Aka Ninja Shuriken. And now if you press the button, just kind of makes some like clanging sounds, like I guess if you're throwing this at someone. Now you'll notice here there are two little clips here in the center. And you can see that the helmet is raised because it's actually a three-dimensional piece. You can flip that up. And then once we eventually get to Shurikenjin, this could actually peg on top as an alternative head for Shurikenjin. And you can see the Ranger is also painted underneath. Or the Ninninger, I should say. But anyway, I think this is really cool. There's no way to turn it off, I should mention. There's no on and off switch like a lock seat or anything like that. And if you want to take this back off, you just press this black button on the side, hold that down. And then you can just turn it, and then this thing will pop right off. Otherwise, pop it back on. So there you go. Put that off to the side for a sec. Here is the Ichibanto in all its glory. I like the kind of flame decal here on the hilt. I think that's really cool. There's like a clear piece of plastic on top, but that's on there underneath. And as I said before, there's three buttons. This one is to transform Henshin. This is like a special attack move. And then this is to call the Mecha. There's a trigger right here that you'll press for sounds. There are some lights here, up here, which I'll show you in the blade. As you can see, like here is a harder plastic. And then just this tip is a little bit softer plastic. Again, so if you hit somebody with it, it doesn't hurt as much. The back is fairly simplistic. Mostly black. These buttons here will release the shuriken after you attach it, and I'll show you how that works. Here is the battery cover, and here's a speaker. Again, two AAA batteries here in the hilt. So here's the on and off switch. which I will turn it around so you can see when the lights come on. Now this is actually, these two kanji mean ninja, and then these two mean Ichiban. So if I press the trigger, and I'll try to get a little bit closer so you can see. So you can see that the kanji light up, and also makes two different sounds. So those are the two different kind of just generic sword clashing sounds that it makes if you're just playing with it just with the trigger. So that's pretty much it for the sword on its own. We'll go ahead and get them connected. So it's very simple. You just take the shuriken and you literally just pop it right in here. You'll see these start to blink. So again, it just kind of makes the two different clashing sounds generically. If you spin it, so it just kind of goes through that like roll call or chant there. And then anytime you press the trigger, well, after you spin it, he'll say Ninja Isen. But anyway, if you're going to Henshin to change for the first time, you would hit the red button. And you get this pretty excellent little theme here. Pull the trigger. Actually, I'm sorry. I got distracted by the excellent music. Then you have to spin it. And there you go. You actually don't have to pull the trigger. And the lights up here will stay lit for a little bit. And then they fade. So that's the transform. Now next, the blue button is to do kind of a special attack. Also has some excellent music, so be prepared. Now this one you do have to pull the trigger. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of like just a really powered up attack. And again, you can see the lights in the blade and also on the shuriken will stay lit for a little bit and then eventually fade. And then the third button would be to call the mecha. So again, you pull the trigger after you spin it for that one, and then it makes some more cool music, and then again, the lights will eventually fade. The one thing you want to be careful of, which I've actually run into a few times, say you hit the button, and you don't spin it enough, it doesn't really recognize it. You got to give it a good whip. So just be careful about that. You'll know when you spin it enough because this thing will start going through that chant that it does. But you really have to give it a good whip because otherwise, if you don't spin it enough, I guess the button, I think there's a button that goes around, and if that doesn't get hit enough times, it won't trigger the sound. So just make sure you give it a good spin when you go ahead and do that. But basically, that's pretty much it for sounds in this thing. If you want to take the shuriken off, like I said, these two pieces back here, you just hold them down, and then it just lifts right off. So I really like this thing a lot. I think it's fun to get a sword that's also a morpher. It's kind of cool. In the last couple of years, they've kind of been combining things. With Kyoryuger, the henshin device was also the gun, and then you had a separate sword. With Tokuger, the sword and gun were one thing, and you had a separate henshin device. And then this year, we have a henshin device that's also a sword, and then a separate gun. So I think it's kind of cool how they've kind of been going through the different combo options there. But I really think it's a lot of fun. The sounds it makes are a lot of fun. All the different music it plays is really fun. I really like the Shuriken device, the gimmick for this year. I think that's pretty cool that they have their own lights and sounds, but they also combine with other things to make additional lights and sounds. And it seems like a lot of these roleplay toys are all going to come with an exclusive or a separate Shuriken. The Gamma Gamma gun comes with the blue Shuriken for Aoi Ninja. And I believe the belt buckle comes with the Shiroi Ninja Shuriken, which is the White Ranger. So I think that's pretty cool. It's a neat way to do it. As of right now, nothing is coming with the pink Ninja Shuriken, but I think that's being sold separately. Later on, they're having, I believe, a separate release of some, like, just shurikens on their own. I don't know if that's going to be, like, candy toy capsule shurikens. I don't know if they're going to be able to do that for this year because these things are pretty big. I don't really know how you could take them apart and put them together to fit in a capsule, so I'll be interested to see how that works. They might just sell them in like little plastic casings, kind of like how the shift car packs have been coming out. That's kind of my guess. But we'll wait and see. As far as the first Ninja toy, I'm excited. As of right now, I have not seen the first episode of the show yet. Unfortunately, I'm still waiting to get a translated copy. But everything I've seen so far looks good. Like the design of the Rangers. I like ninjas, obviously. I really like the Shuriken gimmick. And I really like the Ichibanto. I think it's pretty cool to have their sword be their changer. Because for ninjas, it makes sense. They always carry katana or something like that. So, I love this thing. I highly recommend it if you can get a hold of it. I say go ahead. Really looking forward to Ninninger this year. I hope it's going to be a fun ride. But I'd love to hear from you guys. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Please like and share this video. Please make sure you're subscribed. And I hope you've enjoyed this look at the Ninja Ichibancho from Shuriken Sentai Ninninger. And thanks for watching.